rocket ship.
Yeah, we live, baby.
Let's see. Cool. All right, cool. I'm not sure if anybody can hear us, God damn it.
I don't know. YouTube just went live.
Yeah.
I just got the alert, you know what I'm saying? So
do me a favor, see, I have it on my laptop too to see how it looks. Let me know if you play. Let me know if you can hear like sound from it.
As far as what you mean?
Like if you can hear us talking right now.
So, like on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I gotta go to that shit. I ain't even. Hold on. So, hold on, it's trying to catch right now. Oh, I keep saying it's starting it.
Damn, why is this not looping?
I don't know.
Yeah, I got to pull up on our Facebook too. It's showing live.
Oh, it's trying to catch right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can hear it.
All right, cool. Oh, good.
Oh, I keep saying it's starting it. Yeah, it's got a hell of a lag, but yeah, it's good.
Live stream and are trying to. Oh my God.
No, it's working. It's like you just, some of the formalities, you know what I'm saying? We gotta still working the kinks out. Shit, it's the first one. We get better, of course.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We age like fine wine anyway, so.
Yep. See what's doing with this chat. Oh shit, we got the ticker. We doing this shit or what? We got the.
Yeah, it was just up. It keep going away. There you go.
There we go. Now. Damn, we got the ticker, huh? Oh man, we're official now.
It's real.
We're official now. Listen, if you're watching this shit in fucking 2050, understand this is the first one we've ever done.
Right.
So we're still trying to get all this shit straight. I got to find out where people's chats are. Yeah, we got to find out where all this shit is. You understand me?
You understand me?
All right, let's see where we're at here. Let's see where we at. Let's see where we at. Boom. Oh my God, we're on Facebook now. We're on Twitter now. It's going down, baby.
It's going down tonight.
All right, cool. All right, cool. So we got a chat there. All right, so we got the chat. God damn.
What's up?
Duck.
Huh?
It sounds like you're letting that thing off. Ah!
Oh, no. They dumping. They shooting. Just trying to get the best angle. You know what I'm saying?
Made you look. Shout out to Nas, by the way. First Grammy. Can you believe that shit? First Grammy.
First Grammy, bro. Like, what? I mean.
First fucking Grammy.
Hey, the late great Fife Dog said, "I never let a statue tell me how nice I am." You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we don't care nothing about that. I mean, it's great and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, but shit, Nas Nas is a rap god. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's a rap god. I had a conversation with a young cat the other day about rap gods and rap icons. Right? He was like, "Oh, Drake's a rap god." Not yet. Right? He's a rap icon. You know what I'm saying? He's a rap icon.
Yeah, he's done enough.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. There's nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody in the world don't know who Drake is. He's a rap icon. Is he a rap god yet? He ain't got no longevity yet. You feel me? So
only the strong. What up?
What up, Coach G?
Only the strong. Coach G tapping in with us. Yes, this shit works.
What's the deal, baby? We out here. Round one. You know what I'm saying? Round one. First time doing it.
This shit works.
Appreciate y'all diving in.
Thing.
Appreciate y'all diving in.
Listen, this is it. This is the first live stream ever of the JB and Benny Blue review. All right. Make sure to tap in with us. All right. I'm making sure. Listen, man, this is like we want to make sure this shit is not like the Challenger fucking spaceship. All right. We want to make sure this shit's running smooth before we lost this bitch into space. All right. So we're just trying to make sure it's good. We appreciate you tapping in with us. We're gonna have a lot of different topics, that we're covering on this show. I want to make sure we can see people can see the actual goddamn screen. You know what I mean? So tap in with us, of course. Check out the website. JB, are you seeing the website? Is it on the website?
Yes, sir. And
you see it on the screen? All right, cool.
So never miss an episode. You know what I'm saying? I see the. Yeah.
There it is. I just saw it show up. So, look, tap in with us, man. Look at this shit. Look how clean this shit is. However you listen, Spotify, Stitcher, subscribe with us on YouTube. And come on, man. You know the goddamn move. Check out the fucking merch, baby. We got the merch.
Check out the merch. Look at that hat the boys wearing. Look at that hat. You know what I'm saying? What you mean?
Yep.
You got the hat on. Had to have the hat on. Had to put the hat on.
I'm rocking the shirt. Tapping with us, man. Look at this merch is clean, man. Tapping with the merch. You know what I mean? Tapping with the motherfucking merch. I got the goddamn shirt on. You know what it is. If this shit will switch over. Son of a bitch. There we go. See, bam. Come on, you know what it is. Cop the merch. Please. Cop the merch. And listen, the purpose of this doing us, we're not just going to jaw jack all goddamn day. The purpose of us doing this is because we're switching things up a little bit moving forward. You guys are still going to get the podcast, all right, on all streaming platforms. But purposes, man, every Wednesday until further notice, we want you guys to watch us live because we're going to be talking about shit that is happening now. All right. So you can drop in the comments as we speak. Drop in the comments. This is on Facebook, on Twitter. This is on YouTube at JB and Benny Blue. Drop us a comment for Savage Reactions, and we are going to answer those questions in real time on the show. All right, so that's how we're getting down. Coach G, appreciate it. Yeah, man, rocking the shirt, man.
Hey, we appreciate it.
Earl's
Coach
in the
G.
building.
What up, EP?
KSRN in the building. Earl, Casual E in the building. It's our first live stream, baby. Yeah,
what's the deal, baby?
Right.
What's the deal? KSRN, Record Radio, and all that shit, all that. The Valley representing, the Valley boys repping, man. What's happening?
That's right. We're in the building. God damn it. So look, JB. For the first time we're doing this. I think it's only right, bro. Tell the people who you is, son. Yeah.
So your boy JB, man. The J and the B stands for Jeremy Bridges. I am a 10-year NFL veteran with the Carolina Panthers. Of course, my draft team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and my Birdgang. All right. Shout out to the Birdgang. I am one of the original founders of the Birdgang. Me and my man 9-0, better known as Donnell Dockett, man. So we started calling ourselves this back in 2009. This is something that we started. All right. So shout out to the actual Birdgang, the Birdgang that travels with the Arizona Cardinals, man. Shout out to them boys, man, and the girls. And right now, man, mentor, trainer, all that. All that. That's who I am. Graduated of the University of Southern Mississippi to the top, all day, every day. Father, big brother, uncle, all that.
Damn. I love it. All right.
Of course, to my left, all right, to your right, my left, my brother, benefit Rhinesmith III, Esquire at law himself. Shoot it to him, run it down to him, baby.
What's up, man? It's your man, Benny Blue, a.k.a. the Great Blue Dini, stand-up comedian, business owner, international man of mystery, and coming to you live from the North Hollywood section of Los Angeles, California.
Shout out to NoHo, man.
We're coming back. We're coming back. Shit's opening back up. We're coming back. Hey. It's about fucking time.
I got to get back into NoHo. I got to get back to NoHo, baby.
I know. It's coming. I'm about to fall through in the desert as well, man. Earl, appreciate it, man. I know you got KSRN, our folks, KSRN Arizona, where we can also hear our podcast. David, appreciate it, Earl. Share this, Earl, because we're finally doing it. And Earl, I appreciate the question about Hudson from the Raiders. Pardon me, the Raiders to the Birdgang. Trust me, we're gonna get to all that and see the Birdgang.
Yeah, we about to handle all that. Earl, you already know I got to go in. You know what I'm saying? I got to go. If you don't follow us on social media, man, do just that, man. You know what I'm saying? At you know me. That's the letter UKNOMEBIG on Twitter. Follow my man Blue. All right. What's your Blue? It's True Blue, correct?
At Benny Blue Eyes. All
at Benny Blue Eyes. Okay. At Benny Blue Eyes. You know what I'm saying? And also check out my man Benny's podcast, the True Blue podcast. He's one of the reasons why I'm in this podcast business, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know the history of JB and Benny Blue, I was on his podcast first, heard it, loved it. I asked, could we do it together? He said, yes. I had the name mapped out, everything. This is a true story, by the way. All right. It took no time. We did our first episode, and here we are live streaming 3 years later, right? Live streaming episode. This would officially be episode 175? 174,
174, baby. 174.
174.
Down.
174, bro.
Exactly.
Who'd have thunk it? But we here now. You know what I'm saying? We're here now. So ain't no turning back.
Right. And listen, you guys are catching the inaugural live stream, so you're in history. So look, people falling in, we get it, we understand, people are gonna tap in when they tap in. So we're gonna do the damn thing. We got a few things to talk about. All right. First and foremost, we got to get into a segment that we haven't done in a while that you may know and love, because we got to go in on some shit happening in the world. Yeah. This shit is called Blue Has Got Time. All right. Blue Has Got Time. And the reason why Blue has got time is because of some stupid shit that's happening in the world. All right. So look, you guys have heard about it. And I don't know why this shit keeps happening. All right, with what's going on in the world with these fucking shootings, man. So you've heard about it in Atlanta. Another fucking ugly, lame, cornball white dude doing this shit again. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, all right? If you're not familiar with the story, all right, we'll share the screen. We'll go back to the old screen share and shit. All right, JB, can you see the screen? You showing the screen?
Yeah, it's hella small, but yeah. Okay, there. I mean, you can see it now.
All right, regardless, you see. So, this dude went around to massage parlors and killed 8 people. 6 of them were Asian, 2 of them were white. That's neither here nor there. He claimed is because he was basically like exorcising the demons of dealing with like a problem with sex. It's this dude right here. Robert Aaron Long, kid 21 years old, man. Just fucked over the rest of his life. 21 years old. This is what that son of a bitch looks like. Now, JB, are you seeing a theme here for some of these past events?
Oh yeah, without a doubt, man. It's weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like just mass shootings. It's usually some young white kid that's done it, right? And I don't think black folks have been responsible for mass shootings since the DC sniper, but you can't even call those mass shootings. These are people who are going in with automatic weapons and literally just dumping and taking people out, right? It's sickening, man. Come on, baby. Like, human life means that little to you. And you can just go and just destroy people, take people's lives, take people from their family, and so on and so forth. So he deserves everything that's coming to him. Now, with our justice system, what's coming to him? You know what I'm saying? We never know. And that's the part that really sucks about the whole situation. We ain't even finna get into all that. That's a damper, right? But we had to come on and say something about that, because, I mean, it's like the more recognition that you can give stupid shit like this, hopefully we can keep it from happening, right? Man, look, it's one thing to be a snitch. It's another thing just to be a good human. If you see some wild shit like this about to happen, man, report it, or, man, put your fucking cape on, bro, and play Superman or Superwoman shit. People do heroic shit every day. I ain't saying go out there and get killed, but, if you got the drop on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, handle your business.
Right. Like you said, Earl, appreciate you dropping the comment. And again, reviewers, if you want any questions, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Savage Hotline at the end of the show. So it's gonna be any of your questions in the comments, whether you're on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. We'll see it all. So tap in with us at the end of the show for all your questions. But the reason why I want to talk about this shit is because, you know, we got America. We have to do better at preventing this shit, right? We know the drill. This shit happens. They do the bogus press conference. Of course, they take in the dude with no incident. You know the whole deal.
Right.
Listen,
Right.
if you're a kid like this, you know, listen, young kid, probably was like socially awkward, probably didn't have a girlfriend, probably didn't have much luck with the ladies or whatever the case may be. You need to understand, if you're dealing with some incel shit or you're dealing with some insecurity, there's therapy, there's resources, there are better ways than trying to take out your anger. And I don't give a damn if you thought it was about some issue with sex. Bro, you killed a bunch of Asian people, and that shit is not cool because that is happening all over the country. Asian Americans, Pacific Islander are getting taken out. It's a hate crime. So none of this shit. I don't care if you're having a bad day, if you were trying to, you know, you were used to going these places for the over-under, like Robert Kraft going down to Florida. That shit does not matter, bro. We have to do better, and I swear to God, all you fucking Proud Boy-looking sons of bitches, you better get your shit right, because there is a world of change coming. It doesn't always feel like it, but it's coming, and trust me, like JB said, you got to be aware, head in a swivel, because more and more people are going to be aware of shit like this. And I don't know if they found that kid's social media or whatever, but trust me, we need to do better. And I needed to address that shit because the shit is not cool. And we don't condone that in any form or fashion here on this fine program. So
and we taking all phase too. We ain't turned down no phase. So all you Boogaloo boys, Proud Boys, you know what I'm saying? I work around a lot of them. Trust me when I say, Benny, my gym is in a very well-to-do area in Mesa, Arizona. You know what I'm saying? A lot of old rich white money, you know what I'm saying, with a bunch of young ignorant ass white boys and girls, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't turning down no face. If y'all see me on the news in the Valley one day and say Jerry Bridges assaulted somebody, you know what I'm saying, it might very well could be true. we ain't looking for no smoke. We ain't looking for no smoke, but we damn sure ain't turning it down. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, cool. So look, that's that with that. We had to address it. But of course, you know what it is? It's motherfucking news time. We got to get into some review action news, baby.
Drop that shit. Drop that shit.
Ooh, right off the bat. You know, JB, you almost got a little squabble with somebody talking about this next gentleman. Somebody talking about this next guy. Well, it turns out you know, the man himself, Mr. James. Oh, he is now a part owner of the Boston Red Sox. Did you hear about this shit? What's happening?
I did. LeBron James
the Red Sox, baby.
Right. He actually became a partner in the Fenway Sports Group, which automatically, of course, made him part owner of the Boston Red Sox. Now, me being a Yankees fan, I'm like, what? But I mean, you know, any opportunity that we can do these phenomenal things, and especially as young black people, you know what I'm saying, showing other young black men and women that we can do it all. Just showing young women and men and women in general that you can be more than just an athlete. So we ain't shutting up and dribbling. We ain't shutting up and running no ball. We ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? We buying NFL teams, NBA teams, you know what I'm saying, MLB teams. We putting our hands in it. Feel me?
Right, exactly. And I guess he's part of he's joined the Fenway Sports Group here, and they're giving him an ownership stake. Now, I do find it interesting, JB, because as you know, he is to my knowledge, he's a
Yankees fan.
Yankees fan, correct?
Yeah, he's a Yankees fan. Yeah. So I mean, hey, look, money is money green. So it ain't got nothing to do with it. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with my Yankee blue, or you know what I'm saying, the Red Sox red, or the green wall, or none of that. Only thing we care about is them Duckies, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure if given the opportunity, he'd have did the same thing to be part of the Yankees organization. But hey, opportunity presented itself, and he took it like a man. Do your thing, boy. Shit.
Listen, let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. Them Steinbrenners ain't coming off any ownership stake. You know what that is.
Yeah,
they ain't giving no pieces of the motherfucking pie.
No, that ain't gonna happen. You know, but
not at all, baby.
But it still go Yankees. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah, you know that's your pinstripe. Shout out to the captain. All right, so look, moving on. You know we're fans of this. We got we got Anthony Joshua and fucking Tyson Fury agreeing to do 2 fights. To do 2 fights. It's a beautiful thing. First of all, will we be in attendance? That's the number one thing we got to get out of the way.
Well, where the hell is it gonna be, Benny? That's a good question because I know they're going to fight at least one over here, and I don't know they're going to fight both of them here, but I know they're going to fight one of them over here.
Yeah.
So if they fighting one over here, I mean, shit, why not be?
Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, listen, I'm down to go to London. I mean, you know what I mean? Hang out with the blokes. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know
live podcast out of London.
Feel me? And right in the pub, you know what I'm saying? With a pint, with a pint and a podcast. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love it.
Yeah, yeah. Now look, getting into some free agency here. You know, God bless the Chicago Bears, JB. God bless these motherfuckers, because you know they really have a way of just I don't know what it is. Are they like allergic to having the right quarterback? Talk to me. What the fuck is up with them? Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket,
Dalton, man. I mean, look, that's great. No, that's great. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go draft a quarterback and you're like, I want to have that solid backup, right? We know Andy Dalton, you know what I'm saying, as good as they come quarterback-wise in the league. He's solid as they come. Hey, so you can't go wrong if something happens to somebody that you choose to invest in. Now, we all know if we've been watching ESPN or on social media that the Bears were trying to make a play for Russell Wilson, who may or may not be a distraught Russell Wilson in the Great Northwest right now. All right, he's not happy. All right, that's the rumor coming out of there. You know what I'm saying? He done drunk enough goddamn coffee. Sierra's tired of the rainy weather. She wants to be somewhere else, right? So they made a play.
Let's go to Atlanta. Let's go to Atlanta.
Right, basically.
Let's go to her soft ass Janet Jackson voice. Let's go to Atlanta.
I gotta tell the story, bro. I gotta tell the story, man. His name will remain nameless, right? This guy comes to my gym. He's a devout Seattle fan. He's go Seahawks all day. He always wears a Seahawks mask, right? So when he started to hear about this situation, the funniest thing came out of his mouth. He was like, "It's Sierra, man." He said, "Fuck Sierra." Yo, it was the way. I was like, damn, I ain't never heard nobody say no shit like, fuck Sierra? What the fuck? Sierra? Like, of all people, fuck Sierra. So, yeah, so Sierra, I'm pretty sure she's got something to do with it. I mean, she is his wife. But I think that, honestly, Benny, I think that Russell's time in Seattle has just ran its course. Like, it happens, right? Very seldom do you see a player in the NFL these days say, okay, I'm going to play for this team forever, right? Aaron Rodgers is still holding strong. Fitz has done it and doing it. And we don't know what his future holds, but like there are a few that do it. But Russell Wilson right now is not happy. And the Bears were going to put something together to try to get him, but I don't think it's going to be very successful. So now I think the thought process is, you know what? We're going to draft one of these young kids, right? We got Andy Dalton as a backup. Maybe he'll play the first 2 or 3 games. You know what I'm saying? Let the kid get acclimated or let the kid, you know what I'm saying, get his feet wet and then we'll throw him in there. Right? Or they're gonna be like, well, let's see what the season goes and how Andy does, and maybe we don't need to play this kid, right? So that's got to be along the lines of what they're feeling right now, what they're thinking.
Yeah, from what I understand, that the offer that they made to Seattle was, I believe, it was fucking crazy. It was like 3 first-rounders and like 2 starters. So I'm pretty sure Seattle was like, run all your picks. We're taking Khalil Mack. We're gonna get
They wanted anything. Yeah,
a haul back for him, and it's interesting too. Just you kind of look at the whole overview of what's happened in the league, and we're going to get to this here in a moment. Stay in the Birdgang. Shout out to all the Arizona Cardinals fans tapping in with us. We're going to get to that in just a moment. But what you're seeing is you're seeing a lot of 1-year deals, right? Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot of rentals. There's going to be a lot of Lambo rentals in respective cities.
Memorial Day in Miami.
Right. Yeah. So, there's been a lot of action today, specifically because now it's the official signing time. You know, Carson Wentz finally signed the deal. All that shit went through that we already knew about. Just like overall, bro, like what are you kind of making of like the way the deals are being done this year? Obviously, the cap's lower, COVID year, all that shit.
Well, yeah, of course, these teams are dipping their toe in the water. They're not diving in, right? Because last year was it was a weird year to say the least. So and then of course, you know what I'm saying, with these moves, like nobody wants to just drop a whole lot of money on somebody when they don't have to. Let's always remember, reviewers out there, the NFL is about cheap labor. It always will be, right? So yeah, it's no surprise we're seeing 1-2 year deals, so on and so forth. And that's just kind of what the league is going to be about. We're going to see a lot more of that. Your favorite player might, you know, there are going to be a lot more players that play for 5 or 6 teams in the course of their career because of the way that these contracts are going to be structured and so on and so forth. All that big G behind that money, you got to be a special person, right, to get that contract.
Right. By the way, for those who don't know, and you know, those who are tapping in again, all of your questions, appreciate it, Liz. We're definitely going to talk about the Ville and UK, neither of which being left out of the tournament. Which, by the way, Duke and Kentucky and a couple other teams being out of the tournament is kind of wild. So we'll get to that in a little bit. Set for Savage Hotline. But I noticed the one thing people were confused about, as you probably saw this, is now you're seeing all this cap restructuring, right? A lot of teams are in cap hell, and namely the Saints. You saw this whole thing with Taysom Hill, and people are losing. Oh my God, they gave Taysom Hill 4 years, 140. No, all the years are voidable. Taysom Hill is not going to get 140 million. Stop.
It ain't no G behind none of that money.
Break that down, please. Break that down for people who don't.
It ain't like a lot of like Taysom Hill's contract is very incentive based, and also when Benny says there's a void, then that means that he could be cut at any time without really any kind of recourse, because there's not a whole lot of, when I say G behind that money, there's not a whole lot of guarantee. There's no guarantee behind a lot of that money. I mean, when I say a lot, I mean about 95% of it. So yeah, it sounds good on paper, but nah, he ain't getting paid like that. So for everybody to think that, oh, Taysom Hill got a big contract, so now he's got to be their quarterback. Nah, they paid Jameis Winston because he's more of a quarterback than Taysom Hill will ever be, one, and that he's steady and that they can win with him, right? They can win with him. And I don't know if there really hadn't been any rumors. Of course, the Saints didn't give Jameis Winston the house, right, which means that there might be in the market for a quarterback in the draft. There are a couple of guys that fit Sean Payton's mold of quarterback, and it'll be very effective in his system. So yeah, Taysom ain't getting paid like that. So please don't react like that.
Right, because they ended up giving Jameis a 1 year deal, which honestly, in the grand scheme of things, is probably smart because now he's been a backup, he's in the system, but no real offseason this past year. Let him get into it and see if he is the guy, so you can extend him by 3 or 4 years. And again, reviewers, if you were wondering, we saw the shit, the chatter on Twitter. They gave Taysom Hill that was a mob deal. That was a
right. It was a dark room. Look, he signed the contract in a dark room. He could only see Sean Payton's neck. You know what I'm saying? His tie, right, with the glass of yak. You know what I'm saying? The cigar sitting there. The GM was standing up. You couldn't even see nothing but his fucking waist and his fucking pants. So Taysom signed that thing. You know what I'm saying? And he slid the paper back to him, and he still couldn't see him. So that's the scene. Setup wise, that happened when Taysom Hill signed that contract. It wasn't he was with a suit on social media like, nah, he was right. He was in that thing shivering. I think Master P was there too. Right.
They did him like Tony Montana. They put him in the middle of the booth so he couldn't get out, and they slid in real close and said, "Hey, we need you to do this for us."
Drop the pin. Right.
Yep. God damn it, he took the deal. So look, that's some free agency news. And look, man, now we're doing the live stream now. Reviewers, those watching, if you want to sponsor us, get at us, jbandbluereview@gmail.com. We can do sponsorship on the live stream as well as on the podcast, on our social media, and our email newsletter. This thing is only going to grow. Now that we're going live, this thing is only going to grow. We've had sponsors like DraftKings and MyBookie, all the way to various like CBD brands and all different type of shit. So if you have a new product, especially if you're Black owned, tap in with us. We want to be able to sponsor your product. We have affordable packages available, man. Get at us.
I got a couple of them. I got a couple of them, you know what I'm saying, already in the works. So, you know what I'm saying, you guys, y'all see that real soon.
Right. So tap it with us. All right. Without further ado, I promise next week we will get you here with the music. I gotta figure this shit out. All right. Relax. It's the first one, baby. We'll get the music shit figured out. Normally we'd have music for the new segments, but god damn it. Oh, you're like, wait a minute, there's all these Sundays. What happened with the Cardinals? That's what we're getting to, baby. That's right. Boom, boom. State of the Birdgang. And JB, we're gonna get right into it. We got to start with it. You know what we got to start with. I'm going to pull up the screen so we can see it here. AJ Green doing a 1 year with the Birdgang, going to be on the other side of D-Hop. I mean, spent his whole career in Cincinnati, who has been very loyal to Cincinnati when they've been on some bullshit. So right. What are you making of this?
I'm making of it's a 1 year deal. Like we just talked about these 1 year deals, but AJ really just wanted to get out of Cincinnati. I don't think he saw anything productive coming out of what they got going on over there. You know, they had a decent season last year. I mean, for a first year head coach. So honestly, it's a good move for the Cardinals for stability. Again, I spoke about it earlier. Fitz's future with the Cardinals is, you know, it's in limbo, you know, so we don't know what's going to happen. Fitz hadn't decided if he was going to retire or not. Pretty sure he's somewhere in the Himalayas, you know, on top of a mountain meditating or something. Right? You never know. You know what I'm saying? He's in a hyperbaric chamber or something. He's with the League of Shadows, sniffing the blue flower. Right. So, hey, we don't know what Fitz got going on. We just know that, you know, we would love to have Fitz back. Of course, who wouldn't? But at the same time, players get older, and we got to make way for the younger players. Not like AJ is younger, but AJ has less miles in him than Fitz does. And less miles. He has less miles than a lot of older receivers, and he has a lot more experience than younger receivers. So it's a good move. He's a veteran receiver. He's about his business. No dirt on his name. Yeah, he's a good, safe pick. He's a possession receiver. He runs routes, crisp, big body, long arms, easy target for K1 to get the ball to him.
Yeah, look, he's 32 years old. He didn't really pay much in 2019. He's been struggling with injuries. I mean, shitty because I would have loved to really see him play with Joe Burrow. But obviously, he's at that point in his career where he might, like you said, like with the way the league is going now, shit, he may do 1 year deals for the next 4 years. You know,
right.
I feel like that's really going to be the move. And honestly, it kind of makes sense going back to what you're saying about free agency is that G next to the number at this point, we all know that's basically you can tear that up and burn it, throw it in the trash because you almost never. It's funny. I heard Rob Gronkowski on a podcast. He was saying that he played when he signed the 8 year deal with the Pats. He actually got paid through all 8 years, which as JB knows, that's fucking rare. That's like a unicorn.
Very rarely happens. Yeah, very rarely happens.
Like if you sign a 5 year deal, you might only play 3 or 4,
right.
Maybe.
Right. Well, I mean, if you do 5 4 year deals, anything under 6, right? Yeah, you usually play that out. But for 8 years, that's damn near a decade, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's extremely rare. Very few people in any sport have done that. So yeah, you can, like you said, that's definitely unicorn status. So shout out to Gronk, man. Gronk made a lot of money. People don't realize that.
Yep, and he got his of course, big news with him.
He re-up again, right? Just got with him
smart.
again.
I mean, Tampa's going to be tough, man. So that's AJ Green. Keeping it moving here, and we'll go in depth with it, Earl, with your question here at the end as far as when you're talking about with the big piece here for the O-line. I also saw that the Birdgang also signed Beachum as well, but
right.
JB, I gotta get to this. I gotta go back to the screen share. Let me see. There's a better way to do this. Forgive me again. First, there we go. All right, I love this. All right, let's see if this works here. You seeing this?
Yeah.
Do you see what's on the screen?
I see. Makes green. What does that say about Pat? I see his face. What does it say?
Pat Peterson is going to sign a 1 year with the Vikings, man. We've been talking about it on the show for like the last couple of years. Shot to Sean, shot to KSRN.
Right. Okay.
But Pat P is allegedly going to the Vikings. What do you think about this?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, he's got ball left in him. And we talked about this in a previous podcast. And I've said it even on Twitter in his defense. You know, Pat P is my little brother and I love him. And, of course, everybody's still banging on Pat P. As we get older, skill sets change, right? you're not the player that you were 5, 4, 3, 5, 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just not, right? So what you do is that you develop different skill sets and you learn to play a different position, right? Or you go to a defense that's a little more suitable for your style of play. Pat P ain't no cover cornerback to where he's going to cover you all day one-on-one no more, right? Even my man Terrence Newman, who played forever, right? I think he just retired like 2 years ago, maybe. T. New was about year 16, and he was still playing some man, but he was playing more zone, kind of moving around a little bit, and he was still being productive because he's so smart, just like Pat. You know what I'm saying? He's played so much football. He knows every side of that field defensively. So he's going to be just fine, man. He's going to go. He's going to do well, and that's going to be that.
And, I mean, look, we talk about our patent production meeting, but bitch, can you see it now? Oh my God. The drunken golden toe. The man who could not complete a drive would fucking down a pint of motherfucking Jack Daniels and mule kick a fucking 65-yarder. The Matt Prater from My Kitty signed a 2-year deal with the Cardinals. What the fuck, bro? God damn it.
Listen, I don't know how many, the kid we had kicking last year he wasn't dependable. And we lost probably 4 or 5 games right at the end because we didn't have a suitable special teams unit when it came to field goals. So, hey, shout out to, and then usually the best kicker is a veteran kicker, right? Young kickers kind of got to go through some things before they even get to that status. Very, very rarely do you find a phenomenon so you got the Justin Tuckers in the league, you know what I'm saying, and guys like him. And, of course, Mr. Prater, you know what I'm saying, who's now an Arizona Cardinal, who are veteran kickers. Pressure don't get to them no more. It's just routine. They've been swinging that leg for so long, man. So shout out to the Cardinals for that move, right? So just three moves that really just made, a lot of huge sense so far. Now, all the moves have been decent, right? Anytime you acquire somebody who can help the team, you've done something phenomenal. But getting J.J. Watt was gigantic, right? That just sold up a whole side of our defense, right? Getting him was unreal, right? Second of all, getting Prater, we just talked about, that's big, and we're gonna win some ball games because of him next year. And third of all, getting the kid Cooper from I don't know what the fuck to call him no more. L.A., Vegas,
right?
Barstow, Nevada, right. The Raiders, right?
Reno,
the
Raiders.
The Henderson Raiders, right?
And no, not the Henderson Raiders. Yeah, damn.
Getting our guy from the Raiders. That was probably the biggest pickup, necessity-wise, that we did. That was amazing, and we need to get a couple more of those because he's a Pro Bowler one. He's a center/guard, so that's going to solidify and seal up our inside. You know what I'm saying? We got Mason. We got his name Cooper. His last name Cooper, right? We got Cooper, and then we got I think we still got Sweezy. Pugh is still lurking around, but we got guys, you know what I'm saying? We can mix and match. Now, here's something I want to propose, you know what I'm saying? And maybe Steve Camp's listening in and maybe he's not, right?
Oh, he's listening and watching. He said he's having a nice little buddy been watching us on Facebook Live.
But
come on, Steve.
Here is a trade that I'm going to propose, right? Now, you talking about getting this thing sealed up crazy, right? Quentin Williams with the Jets. Now, last year there was a little bit of smoke going on over there, right? Little bit of smoke. So our D-line right now is thick, right? We signed Marcus Golden. That's great because I love the way he plays the run. Of course, we got the great J.J. Watt, and we got our guy CJ back. Chandler Jones is back healthy, ready to rock, right? Stop all that old bullshit trade talk about Chandler Jones leaving the Cardinals. He ain't going no fucking.
Yeah, cut it out.
All right.
Yeah.
So linebackers are going to be healthy, right? Our defense is going to be solidified. Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to draft a cornerback, like a true cornerback, right? A shutdown corner. And that's going to seal up our defensive backfield with the weapons that we already have back there. Now, what I propose is, because I've never really been a fan of DJ Humphries, right? This kid's really been kind of a thorn in our side. Now, they just paid this kid, right? Make me scratch my damn head, but hey, here's what it is. I propose a trade to the New York Jets. All right, this is GM JB on the phone now. All right, we want Quentin Williams, rookie contract as is. We're going to give you DJ Humphries. All right, we're going to absorb a little bit of that cap money, and we're going to give you 2 fifth-round draft picks for the 2022 to 2023 draft. We want Quentin Williams, right? Now, you're talking about a damn D-line. Whew. No worries, right? Anytime we on the field, it's going to be a 70% chance we finna get the ball right back. Because who you going to block, right? That defensive front's going to be crazy. But that's just, saying me wishful thinking, proposing, maybe speaking it into the atmosphere, right? Maybe never know who's listening. I don't know. What you think about that, Vinny?
Steve is watching. Here's why I push back on that, because the Jets have Saleh now, and they have Joe Douglas, so it's a new regime. So obviously they're still kind of on the fence about what they're going to do with Sam Darnold. They're going to play possum all the way to the draft on that. They've already got rid of Jamal Adams, and to be honest, I mean, unless I'm missing somebody, a lot of that cupboard is bare. So they want to hang on to the good young talent that are still on the rookie contract. So if they're really trying to blow it up, because if he's not a Robert Saleh guy, even though Robert Saleh was the defensive coordinator from the Niners, even if that's the case, I don't know that DJ Humphries and 2 fifths is rich enough, considering how talented Quentin Williams is and how high he went originally. I'm thinking you got to do a 2nd or a 4 or a 3 and a 5. Because, I mean, DJ Humphries, they barely going to want to take him back.
So here's the thing. DJ Humphries was the first-round draft pick, too. So, right. So I get
but look how that's panned out, though.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. Trust me when I say, hey, I'm the type, if that shit ever came to, I'll be like, yo, get the deal done, right? Get it done and hold on to Quentin, right? That kid, hey, he's hell on wheels now. So, hey, yeah, that's just me again, wishful thinking. But outside of that, we've made some good moves. Those 3 that I just named, I think, are beneficial big time with AJ, Prater, and then getting, the boy Coop. Oh, I'm sorry, JJ. I said AJ. So JJ. So those are 3 that's just crazy right now. Who knows what we're gonna do coming up in the draft? I've heard Travis Etienne's name thrown around, which would be great. He's a Kenyon Drake type running back. I don't know what they're gonna do with Kenyon. I don't think he's coming back to us, but I haven't heard anything, so I don't know. I don't want to speculate. But I've heard Travis Etienne's name thrown around from Clemson. He's a great running back. He'll be a great compliment to our other guy that we got over there. What's the young running back name we got? What is that kid's name?
Well, you got Chase Edmonds.
Chase Edmonds, that's what I'm talking about. So he's going to be a great compliment to Chase Edmonds. Kind of the same dynamic with Drake being more of a between the tackles runner, but I think Travis Etienne is a little bit more effective in the passing game than Drake was, and of course we know that Chase Edmonds is big time in the passing game. So yeah, we got some things working. All right, I'm optimistic. I feel good about certain things, but let's not overlook this elephant in the room, right? We gotta have some more consistency at the play calling, man. Right?
Oh, here we go. Handsome Cliff, Scottsdale Cliff.
Just here's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, baby. We gotta have better consistency in this play calling thing. Your man Vance Joseph, he progressed as a play caller late in the season. He did. He started to trend up. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of knew what his identity was going to be. But, Cliffy, man, we got to get some better play calling. We got to start mixing in the run. We got to start putting little man in bad positions. Of course, sealing up the offensive line is going to be huge for us and eliminate the bullshit mistakes. But we're doing too much going into games and we're running too many plays. And, we got talent, you know what I'm saying, and we got speed. And when you got all that, you don't need a crazy, elaborate offense, right? You got guys that can whoop guys one-on-one. So we got to make sure that gets handled. I said it on previous podcasts. And we got to make sure that we're doing our assessment from the inside out, right? So it's the only way we're going to be successful next year.
Bingo. Well, there it is. We got a little bit more Birdgang information to come, you know what I mean? Because we got to get the questions from you fine folks, the people here. It is time for The motherfucking Savage Hotline, baby. That's right. Savage Hotline. You can drop in your comments, or you can also leave us a message at 818-850-2804. Who? Mike Jones, 818-850-2804. And we will play it on the show for the future episodes. All right. So I'm going to drop that in so the folks can see it. You know what I'm saying? So we are going to answer some of the questions that you guys have been leaving in the chat and drop us some more shit. We got a few more minutes here. Drop us some more shit. So right off the bat, keeping it with a little bit of Birdgang JB. First one we got from our guy, Casual E, Earl. He's asking about the new signing. And let's go over to the split screen here. Hudson to the Cards, Raider center Rodney Hudson.
Oh, yeah, Hudson. I keep saying Cooper, but yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? I just spoke about it, Earl. I love it. Multiple positions. He plays both guards. He plays center. Man, it's as solid as they come. I think he's had a 90-plus pass blocking grade for the 6 years or so he's been in the league. Hey, as solid as an offensive lineman. And I think he made a Pro Bowl once, right?
Yeah, he was second team All-Pro in 2019. He's a three-time Pro Bowler, 16, 17, and 19.
See, three-time Pro Bowler. So they don't get no more solid than that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call him. Outside of him being a Pro Bowler, he's a super solid player. You're gonna get him consistent every time. I mean, 3 times to the big thing, to the big dance, or not the not so big dance, I should call it. But that's as great an accolade as you can get as an individual player wise. So Hudson, yes, wonderful pickup. Outstanding pickup. Great job.
Yep. And just looking at it here from Sport Track, the Raiders saved 12.1 on dead cap, or there was dead cap, and they saved $1.5 million. So this whole offseason, because of the way the cap's fluctuating,
right, people
are just going to do these 1-year moves to get themselves out of cap hell for 2022. And then the Birdgang gets him at 2 years, $20.75 million. 2021, he's at 9.9 with 3.5 guaranteed, and at 2022, that goes up to 10.85 million for the year. Pro Football Focus had him rated at 73.6. We're not big stats people over here, so take that as a grain of salt. We just want to make sure that you can play. And let's be honest, this has been an ongoing theme since the start of the podcast. Birdgang has been waiting for some dogs at in the trenches. All right, that's JB's bread and butter. He knows how to evaluate the talent. And yeah, man, I think that was a savvy move to finally spend some money in some good places there for that. So that's a good question, Earl. All right, keeping it moving here. My lovely sister, Liz.
Liz.
Listen, now she knows better than anybody watching this. Lexington, Kentucky, and Louisville, Kentucky are only about I think an hour and a half or 2 hours away down the freeway. They're very close, kind of more central Kentucky, and if you don't know anything about that area, those are their pro teams. They don't have any pro teams in Kentucky. So that's what they do. But the interesting thing about this year is that, to my knowledge, I know UK didn't make it. I think Louisville didn't make it either. They both had down years. And I got to say, JB, you know Louisville's like a second home for me. And I claim the Cards as my second college teams. I'm claiming this shit as karma for both programs. I feel like both programs got a lot of dirt on their name, and they gotta start sweeping around their own porch before they start throwing stones at somebody else. How do you feel about two college powerhouses that have been kind of notorious lately for some some backroom deals?
Well, I mean, like you said, it's karma, man. And then of course, let's just be completely honest, right? With the emergence of social media, it's just really helped out college sports, right? So now, where back when I was young, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't see every player. It was regional, right? Now you can see every player any kind of way. It ain't nothing to get kids to leave from where they're at, go in different places now. So all of these smaller schools are getting more powerful, right, athletic-wise, because they're getting 3, 4, star players to come to these smaller schools and become stars and get these smaller schools on the map. So the UKs and the Louisvilles, of course, they're still gonna, get the big boys, the 5-star cats and the blue chippers and all that. But the talent is being more spread around. It's being spread around more. It's just kind of, that's in all sports and collegiate sports now. All the talent is just really being spread around. Still got your power fives, you got your powerhouses, but these smaller schools are getting more talent, getting more better talent and more better resources. It's just more competitive. So you can't Louisville better get it together. Right? Of course, they do have their woes, and they have had some wild shit going on in the last 2 or 3 years. But I think you can chalk it up to more talent being spread about than just them, going through karma.
Yeah, definitely. And Slick Rick Pitino left them boys high and dry after that prostitute scandal.
Ricky P.
He fucking bounced to the Cayman Islands for a couple years. He got the fuck up out of there.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And look, all right, Earl, you threw in another one again. Reviewers, we got a few more minutes. Hit us again. Savage Hotline. This is your time. These are your questions.
Holla at us, baby.
Get at us, man. JB is being requested. GM Bridges, that is being requested to make a deal for Stephon Gilmore. Make the deal. I'll do the count. I'll be Belichick. Let me do Belichick. Let me do Belichick real quick. I'll turn to be Belichick.
Yeah, do that.
All right, ready? Here we go. Hey, Jeremy. I like Jeremy. I like you coming on Southern Miss. I don't know what Mel Kiper was talking about. I like you coming on some of this. If we had enough capital, I would have taken you. Anyway, what you got?
I appreciate that, Coach. How's everything going over there in New England right now? We good?
We're just we haven't been drafting very well lately, so we had to spend some money. So we've been spending a lot of money.
Dropping that cheese. I see it like the strip club making it rain over there. I got a proposition for you, Coach. You guys got a hell of a ball player over there named Stephon Gilmore. All right. We just happen to be in the market for a shutdown corner. What do you guys think about shopping him?
I don't know, JB. I mean, he's one of our best. We're spending money. We're trying to get back into contention. I mean, I'm open to offers. What are you thinking?
Well, we would have to throw the house at you, man. I'm gonna literally go out on a limb and say 2 draft picks, first round. And if I had to give you a player, because man, that's difficult. You guys lost your middle linebacker when Mayo left, and Hightower has been kind of injury riddled. Let's see. We give you Hicks and a first round and a second rounder. All right. How about that? How's that sound?
JB, I mean, come on, man. I'm gonna, this is Stephon Gilmore we're talking about. I'm getting a lot of calls. I'm thinking Hicks, Kirkpatrick, and a couple seconds. Can you do that?
Hicks, Kirkpatrick, and a couple seconds. Yeah, I think we got a deal. I think we got a deal, Coach. All right. I think we got a deal, Coach. I think that's gonna work just fine.
All right, JB. Let me get in touch with Robert. I know he's getting a massage real quick.
We know how he loves his massages.
So there you go, Earl. That is a true to life scenario of JB as the GM of the Cardinals speaking with Bill Belichick. The deal is Stephon Gilmore to the Cards for Hicks, Kirkpatrick, in a couple seconds. Oh, by the way, we didn't confirm that. We talking 2021 and 2022 or 2021 and 23? Well, I think 2021 and 3 is fair.
Yeah. If we can do 2 and 3, you know what I'm saying? I think we got a deal.
All right, that's a deal. All right, reviewers, look, we got a few minutes left. If you got some more goddamn questions, drop them hoes in. All right, we're almost at an hour here. Get at us. All right. Look, folks, you've been tapped. There's been a healthy. We've been a small but mighty groups. We know it's the first one. People got to tap in, so we get it, and we're gonna be dropping this. Hopefully, as long as everything goes well, is a podcast episode. So you can always listen back. You know what it is, and you see the ticker on the bottom. Follow us at JB and Benny Blue. JB and BennyBlueRV.com for all past episodes. And we got some good questions tonight. But JB, I think we gotta take it home. And you gotta go on something, man, to leave the reviewers as something to think about on your patented segment of We Need Us, man. What is on your mind, sir?
Well, as I look around and and I see the things that are going on. As Benny stated earlier, that change is coming, and change comes with education and understanding and being able to listen to one another, having hard conversations, but being open to listen to other people's opinion, other people's views, right? Ignorance will not be tolerated anymore. We got to learn each other. We got to love each other. Look, you don't have to like somebody to love them, right? And that's just as real can get. You don't have to like somebody to love them, and you might not understand that, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? So loving people is about being humane and saying, okay, I understand because they're a human being. I'm a human being, so I can't attack them or be egregious towards them because of their views or beliefs, right? So we do need us, right? Black people, we need us. Black people need white people. White people need black people. Asian people need all of us, right? Hispanic people need all of us. We all need us. That's why the segment's called We Need Us, right? And I think we saw as we voted in a new president, Sleepy Joe Biden.
Sleepy Joe Biden.
I think we all saw the power of numbers, right? That's just, it just is what it is, right? So when we stand together, we can make one gigantic blow. So continue to work with each other, continue to be compassionate, continue to love, continue to teach love and compassion. All right, it starts in your household because behaviors are learned, right? Don't no kid come out of the womb hating nothing, right? They have to learn that behavior. So let's be better as adults raising children and teaching them how to do it better than the ones that were before us. Hey, we do need us. All right.
Yeah, man. Well said. Well, look, this has been fun. I mean, I gotta tell you, man, we've been at this since our anniversary is coming up. We've been at this since April of 2016, as JB put in our history, where we came together and created the savage masterpiece that you see and hear before you at this particular moment in time. And I gotta tell you, man, listen, we're gonna have music. We're gonna, the production value is gonna keep going up. But I'm glad it worked. I'm glad you guys could hear us. I'm glad you guys could talk to us. I'm glad we could show you stuff on the screen. I'm glad that we have this technology to do this because, damn it, it's the next motherfucking level of this show, and I couldn't be more excited. And that's it. I mean, we love you guys, man. Again, we are on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitter. There are no excuses. You have so many ways to watch us, tap in with us, and these episodes will be shared as podcasts. JB, any quick thoughts before we get on up out of here and enjoy the rest of our evening? God damn it.
Nah, just keep rocking with us. As I stated, hey, follow us on Instagram at JB and Benny Blue. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. All those things, you see the ticker going across the screen. You see that at JB and Benny Blue on all social media. Get at us on social media, man. Ask us questions. Tell us things that you want us to talk about. All right. We get at the folks, man. We for the people. That's how we've always been. That's how we always gonna be. Happy St. Patrick's Day. If you out and you partaking in adult beverages, please be safe. All right. You know what I'm saying? We love all our reviewers. We want to make sure y'all good to go at all times. So love, and more love. All right. Shout out to NoHo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the desert. What's happening? Everything's up. Everything's trending up right now, right? Gas prices going up. Something's afoot, right? You know something's afoot. Shout out to my boy Nero, you know what I'm saying? Marshall Hurd's finest. He said that on Twitter the other day. That really made a lot of sense, though. But, yeah, keep your eye on this free agency thing, man. It's crazy. We loving it, man. I just need sports to come back around and be right, baby. That's all I need. I just need sports to be right. I don't want nothing else. If I don't want nothing else, I just want sports to be right. Come on with it. Give me my sports back. Man, I need to see fans in the stands. You know what I'm saying? I need to see it, man. I need that back. That's the normalcy I want right there. That's what I need.
Man, I'll tell you what, man. Obviously, stand up and live performing, and anybody watching who's a live performer or just wants to be around that again, that's finally starting to come back slowly but surely. But I gotta tell you, man, I am fucking craving being at a game right now, man. I would love. I'd love to be there in the desert. You know what I mean? In the Red Sea with you. I know my kiddies are coming out here to play the Rams. You know I'm going to be at that game.
Oh yeah,
so
we balling. We balling, man.
Yeah, I just can't wait to be in the mix again. And like you said, but like you said, man, like for real, like fans in the stands, no more masks, COVID under control, everything where it needs to be. Come on, baby.
Right.
Shit.
Let's get it back, man. Let's get it back. You know what I'm saying? All y'all who believe in vaccinations, get vaccinated, man. Do it, whatever, bro. Do what you got to do, because the more numbers they see, the more things are gonna get back to normal. So if y'all feel comfortable doing it, do it. Because I ain't doing it, but that's just me. So I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. But if you love it, you believe in that shit, go do it, man. Because the more numbers they see, the more shit gonna get back to normal, just like that.
Yeah, man. So take care of yourselves if you're celebrating on St. Patrick's Day. Otherwise, we'll tap in with you next Wednesday, 6:30 Pacific time, 9:30 Eastern time. Oh, it's the JB and Benny Blue Review podcast live stream. Follow us at JB and Benny Blue, JBandBennyBlueReview.com. And this is always going to be a podcast. So tap in, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, 5-star review, give us a rating, all that shit. And until then, we will see you next Wednesday, baby. And we are out. Peace.